What was your biggest culture shock? What's one Korean habit?
Yes, I totally agree because
So you are joining this language change several times.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you think dating in Korea is different from? Is there any tips? 안녕하세요.
hello. 안녕하세요.
간단하게 자기 소개할 수 있어요?
My name is Emily. I am, I guess my age, I am 31. So I'm born in 1993. I'm from America in California, LA. And I live in Korea currently. I'm a teacher, English teacher for kindergarten and elementary students. And I've been here since 2021.
Where are you staying?
So I live in Suji in Yongin in Gyeonggi-do, which is like 20 minutes from Suwon. So it's Gangnam, Suji, and Suwon. So I live in Suji and work in Suji.
Wasn't it tough?
I think when I first came to Korea, I lived in Sejong, which is close to Daejeon, and it wasn't as difficult because the children in when they first went, they still had some knowledge of English. I'm assuming maybe from the parents. And it wasn't as difficult, but the difficult thing was how I think at a young age, kids have to have this priority of you have to learn English, you have to learn this other subject. And sometimes it's very difficult for children to, have to think of a lot of things they have to learn, especially at a young age. I feel like it would be very stressful, but a lot of the times it's not difficult because if you have a good Korean partner, teacher to help you, then it's not difficult.
So you are joining this language change several times.
Yeah.
So you satisfied?
I'm very satisfied. I'm a person, as you can tell, I like to talk a lot. And so I really enjoy meeting new people. I like to make, new friends and make memories. And this language exchange, I think it's a great opportunity to meet new people, to have good memories and get good interactions. Even, learning a new language as well. For me, since I don't speak Korean, my goal is to learn Korean this year. And so I think coming here will be a great way because there's many Korean people who do speak Korean and are able to help you. Right now, there's many people who ask me questions oh, if you want to know this, I can help you. So I think this language exchange is a great opportunity to, get good benefits from it. I think so because there's many foreigners who come here. So it's a great opportunity for Korean people to also learn English because for me as well, since I am a teacher and I'm pretty sure other people are also teachers or they have some knowledge of teaching, they're able to help Korean people and they're very careful, they're very patient. And so I think it's a good way for Korean people to come here. You'll learn a lot and you won't have to worry because you won't have to feel nervous or anything because everybody's so kind and they're very thoughtful and they will want to help you learn English.
What brought you to Korea?
What brought me to Korea? I think it's because of the pandemic in 2021. Before I came to Korea, I used to work in another job for food making. And then I had 2 weeks of vacation time. And so my boss told me I had to go on vacation. I couldn't come to work. And so I thought about it. I kept thinking, well, I have money, I have time. Where should I go? And I've always thought about Korea. I've learned about Korea culture since I was in middle school. And I thought it'd be a great opportunity to go. And then when I did, I really loved it. And then when the pandemic happened, everything closed. So then for a whole year at home, I was so bored. I had nothing to do. And so I thought about how my friend said that in Korea, there's a teaching opportunity to come here. And so I thought about it and I said, I don't really want to live in Korea. But then I kept thinking for my future, how when I get older, I want to look back on these memories. And so that's why I decided to come to Korea.
How long have you been living in Korea and what was your first impression?
I've been living in Korea since 2021, February. Yeah, so I've already finished 4 years here. And when I first came here, I think something that amazed me was how, I think just everything. I think I'm a person who just enjoys living in the moment. And so I really enjoyed the people, the vibe, the way everything was built and the customs, the mannerisms, the food. Yeah. And so I didn't really have an issue in Korea, but the only thing is the language, just because I don't really speak the language as yet. I only know little things I can understand, but yeah, I think something that amazed me was just how friendly people are.
Okay, so what was your biggest culture shock when you came to Korea?
Biggest cultural shock. When you're on the bus, you can't talk. You have to be so quiet. And I'm a very loud person. Even right now, I try to keep my voice down. But I have a very loud voice. And so when I first got here, nobody could talk on the bus. And I thought it was so weird. But then I didn't talk because I thought something would happen. And now that I've lived here, I've grown to it. So now when foreigner people come, I think, oh no, they're gonna get in trouble. They have to be quiet. So that's the biggest cultural shock, I would say. Being quiet on the bus.
What's one Korean habit that you've picked up?
Maybe walking fast, I guess, because everybody's so, bali, fast. So I'm very slow, but then now I'm more faster when I walk, and I'm aware of people, especially on the escalators going down or going up. You have to stay on one side. So I'm used to that habit now.
So have you ever been shocked by Korean drinking culture?
It's the entertainment culture, I would say. I know it's very controversial, but just how, when something bad happens, many people kind of tend to agree and not really think of the full picture. They just see what they hear sometimes, which, it's not bad, but I think they have to think of everything involved, because if they just choose one side, then it kind of leaves out the other people.
Okay, so do you think dating in Korea is different from your country?
Yes, I totally agree, because I'm from America, and so in America it's very different when you're dating someone, male or female. You can speak to a person, and then you guys are you're in the talking stage, and that can last for a while, and then you go on a date, and then the dating can last for 6 months, and then you might be in a relationship. But in Korea, everything is 3 dates, and then normally it's usually you go on 3 dates and then you get together. And also another thing is the whole thing about, I think it's very romantic how Korean people think about flowers, and how the whole love situation where you show affection in that way. I think it's very romantic, and it is nice that men do pay here. It is very nice, but I mean, I don't mind also paying on a first date or even in multiple dates. But I think a lot of guys that I've met, they tell me, okay, I'll pay for dinner and then you can pay for coffee. But in America, you can each pay your own, because sometimes in America, it's kind of difficult where, if a man pays, then some people think that the men want something after, which is usually towards something else. But not all people think that way. But I think that's something different, which in Korea, I definitely like how men treat women very careful, romantic. Yeah.
What is the funniest or most embarrassing things that you happen?
In Korea, everything. In my work, if my friends see this, all my friends at work make fun of me. They're so mean. Even the other day, I think it was yesterday, or the day before yesterday, I went with my friend to Myeongdong, and we're just walking, and then I make a sound, and then this random guy serving food in the food place, he goes, hey, hey, and I was thinking, who is making that noise? And then the guy just looks at me and starts going, hey, hey, he just keeps making fun of me. I was so surprised. It was so mean. That was the most funniest thing. I think it is very important to learn English, because if you do want to go to America, it's a great way to even know little things, little conversations that will help you, because even in America, many people are friendly. So this is a great way for, you can do little things like, oh, hello, how are you? Like, oh, I like your shirt. Where did you get it? Like, open little conversations will help you. And I think learning like some English would be really beneficial for Koreans. Yes, I totally agree because me as well, I also speak very slow. I didn't think I do, but someone told me that, oh, like, are you a teacher? And I said, yeah, how do you know? They said, oh, because in the way you speak, your pace is very clear and you don't talk fast. So I definitely agree. It's true that in Korea, many people do speak more slower for Korean people to understand, which is not a bad thing because it shows that you want them to know that you want them to know that you care for them and you want them to know that they feel important. Like break the ice.
Yeah, break ice. Yeah. Is there any tips?
Just being truthful, being kind is a good way because people can tell when a person is very weird or they have a bad feeling. So I think just Korean people should feel like they should be themselves and not feel like someone they're not being. They shouldn't be fake. And so I think if you show yourself as someone who wants to make friends, then foreigners will want to be friends with you as well.
Last comments?
I really, really enjoy Korea. My time here has been so much fun. And every year I always think, will I go back? But I don't know, I really like it here because I've made so many memories and just like being outside in Korea is so much fun. And I definitely recommend if you see this video, you should come to Korea, enjoy your life here, and also come to this language exchange. It's really fun, and if you like to talk and make friends, then this is a great way because I've already made a couple of friends here. Yeah. They say like, 저예요? 저요? Yeah, Korea? Yeah. That's it.